Welcome back, episode 12 of Empty Pockets Pod. Bad week, bad week for our betting, for at least for our picks, our locks, our props. We went 0-4 on locks. First time I think we've done that so far this year. Second time we've done that. Me and Gage still tied at 6-5. Then Cam's at 5-6. Billy's at the bottom, still at 4-7. Props, we went 0-8. It was bad week for props. I'm still at the top with 12-10. Then Gage is 11-11. Cam's 10-12, and Billy's 11-11 as well. So Cam's at the bottom. Game picks this week, really bad week for Gage and Cam. Finally, they're starting to fall from their grace. Cam's still at top though at 96-64. I snuck up at second place behind him at 95-65. Gage is at 93-67, and Billy's at 90-70. Billy, you're right in the bottom of a lot of these. You've been saying that for the last 10 episodes. Weird week this week, too, with Christmas coming up, and there are no teams on bye this week. A lot of weird losses, though, last week, so you can't really blame for the picks. I mean, I just wrote down some of the big losses. Eagles lost to the Cowboys. I mean, Cowboys are trending. What I'm saying is the Cowboys had the best record in the NFL, or the Eagles had the best record in the NFL, and Cowboys are kind of trending up to be probably one of the top teams right now. They're looking good. Their offense is really flowing really well together. The Packers losing to the Giants, that was big. Gage called it. He called a trap game, and I believed it as well. I mean, you can't win with 4 turnovers. It sucks. We couldn't stop the run of Tommy DeVito. It was a sloppy game. Yeah, sloppy game for the Packers. We need to win out. Big game next week against the Bucs because literally everyone in the NFC is 6-7. I mean, it's fucking stupid. Everyone's 6-7 in the hunt for the fucking playoffs. We needed to win last week, but it is what it is. Chiefs losing to the Bills, another big one. At home in Arrowhead, Chiefs lose 2 straight. Not good. Dolphins. The good thing about the other night is that the Dolphins lost in that type of fashion to the Titans. So it kind of took a little bit of the tension away from the Packers game. He's him. He's going off. I made a couple of second half bets that really saved my ass that night. Lions lost to the Bears. Lions have been trending down for the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Ever since they lost to the Packers on Thanksgiving, they've been going down. I don't think they've won since. And 3 weeks in a row?
They won the week before.
No, 3 weeks in a row. I'm saying after
they
that.
They lost the week before, but yeah, they lost.
Honestly, I think the Packers are the Packers are killing these good teams. They beat the Lions. They haven't won yet. They beat the Chiefs. They haven't won yet. Let's think about it. It adds up. Jags losing to Joe Flacco. That was bad too. I mean, the Jags, again, another team that's been trending up that lost to a backup quarterback in Flacco and the Browns. Flacco balled too. I mean, Flacco looked really good. He did really well in that offense.
Did anybody see his humble interview?
I didn't.
He had a really, really humbling interview. If you watch it, he was kind of saying he didn't really belong there. It's kind of crazy how it's super different.
Getting a second chance.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I mean, he looked great coming off his couch to play. I mean, it's crazy. Texans losing to the Jets too. We all called it except Cam. I just don't think Cam wanted to believe it, but and then the Steelers losing to the Patriots in the way that they did too. I mean, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games of just kind of not what you'd expect last week in any fashion. So kind of goes to show why you never know what you're really betting when you bet. I mean, it's kind of all up in the air. It's late night too. We just finished up watching the Raiders game. Crazy fucking game. I was driving through half of it. I seen them go up 21-0, and then I looked down at my phone about an hour and a half through my drive, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it 53 to 14 or 7 or whatever it was?
Yeah, it just got completely carried away. I wouldn't be surprised if Staley stays in Vegas,
Yeah,
takes a
that's what I'm
little
saying.
vacation. That's a. I mean, it was it was like 10 minutes left in the second quarter, and yeah, it was 21. It was already 28 maybe or something. It
I
was.
I've been arguing, so I have a lot of friends that are Chargers fans, and I've been arguing against them saying Herbert's not elite because he hasn't proven anything. But I don't know, maybe tonight does prove that he is elite, that he's been holding that fucking team together the way he does with no Keenan Allen and Herbert. I mean, they looked horrible. Austin Eckler looks old. I mean, he runs
Thanks for
like
losing me a fantasy playoff game, Austin Eckler. Thank you.
yeah,
Thank
that's horrible. He looks horrible. I don't know what happened to him, but nothing's flowing that offense. You can't blame Staley for everything. I just
you. Yeah, but
I don't know.
I mean, you look around the roster, they have the. I don't know. They have the talent. Maybe
yeah.
not tonight, obviously. Maybe not tonight. But even tonight, you got to keep yourself in the game. You can't get fucking blown out like
I
that.
think with that team
In a
too.
division game too.
Yeah, I think that team though is they're getting old. I think like I feel like Eckler past his prime. Keenan Allen's getting past his prime. He's had a good year, but I mean they're all kind of. They have Khalil Mack on the defense as kind of their stud guy. He's kind of getting a
that first 5-year window of Herbert's career. They've already, I mean,
right.
basically.
Time's already flying.
I can't. I don't know exact, so don't quote me. But he's like either 30-32 or 32-30.
Yeah, I pulled up a stat earlier this year where he is like completely even on everything.
Yeah, they've completely fucked that window of him being like within the first 5 years and not having to pay him because he got paid. He's getting paid now. So,
anyways, Thursday night over with. We have 3 games this Saturday. Vikings, Bengals, first game of the week. Vikings at Bengals, and I'm loving the Bengals. They're trending up. I think the Vikings are due for a win soon. I mean, they Justin Jefferson's injury wasn't bad, so he's going to be playing back. But the Bengals seem to be clicking really well with their backup and who is it, Browning, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're looking good. So I'm going to keep riding with the Bengals like I was earlier this year, and it seems like things are going well for them.
Yeah, it was kind of cool stat. The Minshew and Browning played each other in the is Washington versus Washington State. It's a bowl or whatever.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, they played against each other. That was the last time they played against each other. That was kind of cool. But yeah, the Bengals have been rolling. I'm gonna go Bengals as well, money line. We also all rode Raiders, so we all checked off a dub there already for the week. So there's that. What you got, Goonies? You've been a little silent so far. What you got?
Bengals as well.
Cam's sleeping. Just wake him up when it's his turn.
To preface this though, too, we weren't able to record last night, and I'm in a bowling league, so I don't get home till like 10 o'clock on these Thursday nights, so it's late. It's getting past 11 on a work night, so.
I got Bengals money line too.
But it could be 11 a.m. on a Sunday. That's how his ass is going to be.
I can't fucking always. We during our watch party, Cam halfway through, we were looking around where he was at, and Billy's like, I think he went in his room, and we go in there, and he's like, oh man, I'm just laying down for a minute, man.
Had to give him a little 10-minute snoozer.
All right, all riding the Bengals. I like it. Hopefully, we start the week 2-0. Steelers at Colts. Steelers looked bad last week, or the Patriots defense are just that good. But like you said about Minshew, I'm still riding that. Pittman's been well this year. Hopefully, Zach Moss does something. Last week for fantasy, at least. I mean, he fucked me hard. I needed a dub. I lost it. So, but I'm riding with the Colts. They're favored 1.5, so I'm gonna ride with them.
I'm gonna go Steelers here. I think they'll kind of figure it out. Again, Tomlin's that guy that always finds a way to squeak in or something. So see them to win a few down the stretch here. And the Colts defense has been pretty bad. I think that Jaylen Warren and Harris will have a really big game here. I don't think they're gonna pass much. You might see, I'm gonna say that might be a good prop. I don't know what it is, but under 20 attempts maybe for Trubisky. I see a very low passing game, and I think the Steelers are going to control the clock, run it down, and keep. Minshew hasn't been playing well, so I think I like the Steelers pick here. I actually like that little dog pick. So you got some dog lays, what y'all do, but put that in there. I think that's a good one.
I'm gonna go Colts money line.
Money line.
Ditto.
So we had a watch party earlier this week. We streamed it on Twitch. I'm gonna upload it to the YouTube when I figure that all out. But Billy did talk a lot of shit at the beginning of the year about beating this up, or he's bigger and stronger and all this. I mean, I put Billy down like 2 separate times, pretty effortlessly too. I was pretty liquored up too. So I mean, I was going half, maybe a quarter of what I could do.
Cameron got a good burp live.
Yeah. We had a guy came in our chat that said his name was like Belch for a follow or some shit, and he said that you guys have to burp if you want to earn or follow, and Cam gives a burp and he's like, it's not good enough.
You're no man. He said, "You're no man."
Yeah.
Even said that shit.
And Cam said, "Get the fuck out of our chat."
Yeah, that's so fun. Still have to follow, but whatever. Last Saturday game, Broncos at Lions. We were talking about that earlier a little bit, just how the Lions have not been looking well. They're at home, so you'd expect something here. You expect them to finally get on the right track again, how they were earlier in the year. But I don't know. I don't think Jared Goff is really, like, he started the season with MVP stats, and he's been just terrible the last couple of weeks. That whole offense. I mean, they have probably the best running back duo in the league with Gibbs and Montgomery, but I don't know. It's hard to beat a Broncos team that have been kind of riding this high of everything clicking. So I'm gonna ride the Broncos spread +4. I think it's gonna be close. I don't know if they win, but I'll ride with the Broncos.
All right, boys.
Just like that, huh?
All right, boys. Kids are sleeping, so cock-a-diddle-doo. But we're gonna try it again. Big cock lock of the week. We're gonna try the Lions one more time here. I'm gonna go money line. It's kind of a lighter pick here as far as value goes, but I think you can put this money line in with anything, and I think it's gonna hit this week. Especially this year, and towards the end of last year. If the Lions come off of a loss, Dan Campbell's typically got them ready. Like I said, especially after a loss. I think the Broncos are not as good as a team as they have played well and played some tight games. But I just don't think they still haven't impressed me like as an overall unit. They just don't really have any difference makers. Maybe Courtland Sutton, he's caught some big passes in the end zone, but outside of that, there's really just no difference makers. You got Surtain on the defensive side of the ball, but we're going Lions here. Big cock lock of the week, baby. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good week. Last week was rough. Last week was very rough. I had to have a defensive TD bail me out on Monday night. So
yeah, that's rough when you need that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Broncos +4.
I like it, Billy.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Now I know my lock's hitting.
I mean, both bets could still hit.
I don't know if you guys noticed this or not. Yeah. Over under on the points, 47. Does that not seem extremely fucking high to you guys? Give me the under.
Oh, under for Cam.
Under Cam underpants.
Riding into Sunday. Big game. My game of the week. It Bucks at Packers. I mean, this is a must-win for each team. Again, like I said, everyone's 6-7 to get into the playoffs. Packers are at home. They're favored -3.5. Packers need to win here. The Bucks have been looking good throwing it to Mike Evans, and the Packers have been having some secondary issues, but hopefully Jair's back. I'm a little worried. A.J. Dillon broke his thumb, so I think he's going to be out this week, but Aaron Jones should be back in full force. So I'm hoping a healthy Packers team can finally bring it together, get a convincing dub like we have the last 3 weeks up until the fucking Tommy DeVito train. So I'm riding Packers. I'm riding the spread here. I have to. I think they're going to win by 2 tutties.
Jerking off?
No,
That's
the
Tommy
DeVito.
Oh.
The DeVito, baby. Just
Billy, our Gage.
This one's kind of hard for me because they're both 6 and 7. The Bucks are trying to hold on to the division, and Green Bay's trying to make the playoffs. I mean, both trying to make the playoffs here. I'm gonna take it's in Green Bay, right? I'm not.
It's
wrong.
in Green Bay.
I'm gonna take Green Bay money line just because it's in Green Bay.
I might go to this game. I might try to be able to go to this game.
This is gonna be a tight one. I think they're both gonna be scrapping. I think for the dub. So it's gonna be super tight. I'm gonna go Pack.
Love it, Billy. Go Bucks, please.
See, I agree. It's gonna be a close one. Go ahead and feed me the over on the points.
What is the under over?
I see 42.5. I don't know if that's still what it is, but I'm gonna write that down.
It is.
Yep. I think that's a possibility. Mike Evans and Jordan Love having a bounce back game after the DeVito game.
Yeah, I agree. The Packers offense, they had 4 turnovers last week. Well, the offense had 3.
A couple of them were just.
But you can't win a game with 4
Yeah.
turnovers. I mean, it's not going to happen again. Jaden Reed's been popping off. He's been electric, but Matt LaFleur can't do the same end around with Jaden Reed 4 times in a row and expect it every time to work.
Dude, I feel like every time, every possession they had, Jaden Reed was getting a handoff. I had his over on the had a nasty lay.
Me too.
All I missed was the Reed.
Me too.
Yards.
Over in yards,
and
receiving yards.
He had 8 catches.
Yeah,
8 catches.
I know.
And he had 28 yards.
I got fucked on that too. I that was the last leg of one of my lays.
Speaking of nasty lays, I just want to point out Gage tried talking me out of a bet today. I did not listen to him, and it hit. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, because there's 63 points scored on the freaking.
Chargers put up 20. That's what I needed.
I mean, Chargers didn't score a point last week, so they're making up for the last couple weeks in points for this game.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row there wasn't a touchdown scored. I think we briefly talked. That's insane.
Cam.
I'm gonna go spread Packers.
Oh yes, sir. Chiefs Pats. New England at home. The Chiefs are favored -7.5. I think it's kind of. I mean, the issue here. The Chiefs' offense have looked slow. Everyone can admit they're not looking like the Chiefs of the Super Bowl, defending Super Bowl champs. The Patriots' offense is horrible. I mean, I don't know. The Patriots' defense, I think, is better than what you expect. I mean, they're always on the field because of how bad the Patriots' offense is. So, I don't know. I think the Chiefs win this game no matter what. I don't think they lose 3 straight. So, but the 7.5 is kind of worrisome to me. Maybe I would buy it down a little bit, but to 6.5 if you can. But I'm just gonna ride with the Chiefs spread. I doubt the Chiefs lose to the Patriots, let alone they gotta win by more than a tutty.
Yeah. So the next 4 weeks, we've got Bailey Zappi, Aiden O'Connell, Jake Browning, and Easton Stick, if he makes it to the last week, might be Max Duggan from TCU. So,
I mean, I'd be worried about Browning and O'Connell, bro, after tonight.
Well, I'm not talking smack on them, but I like our last 4 weeks, boys, especially with our defense. So I'm feeling a good, strong 12-5 push. Still puts us in the hunt for the 1 seed at 12-5. So I do see our offense turning it around. Bunch of still yet just beating ourselves. And every game we've lost this year, just complete just fuck ups. Just on ourselves, beating ourselves. Little upset about the offsides call. Think he should have been probably warned before, but things happen. He was offsides. I hope we don't all forget the play though, because that was a fucking badass play, and Kelsey's a beast. But yeah, we're gonna cover the spread.
Can you tell Kelsey to get in the fucking end zone so I can stop betting his touchdown every week?
Are you rolling it over again?
I don't know. I might have to. I mean, I've been riding it so long.
After being 0-2 all this last week, that's not...
I'm 0 in like 3 or 4 of the last 3 or 4 weeks of Kelsey touchdown. I think it's 3 weeks now. About to be 0-4 after this week. What do you guys got?
Think, take the under on the points. I'm gonna take the under 37.
What is it? 37.5?
Yeah, it changed to 37. That's what I saw. There's 37.
Bro, the Chiefs themselves gonna put up 37 on their
blowing out teams, and
I like the under. It's 2 good defenses. I mean, I like it.
Chiefs themselves are gonna fucking.
They can find a way to lose. Shit.
Find a way to put 47 on them.
Shut up. I have the over on the points. That's what I wrote down.
I fucking love it. Fade Gotham.
With Pat's money line.
Jets Dolphins, how about? Dolphins favored.
Good luck with that.
-8.5. Zach Wilson's all the way the fuck back. Like I've been saying, he's back. Finally, he's back. He's out of his shell. Go ahead, Gage.
Brief survey, guys. Brief survey on who would you rather have if you started a team today? DeVito or Zach Wilson?
Zach Wilson.
Crazy.
Zach Wilson for me.
Who you got, Goonies?
Colin Kaepernick.
Who you got?
That's crazy.
I honestly don't know.
I mean, DeVito's on a high right now. He is. But the Giants aren't so... The Giants made the playoffs last year. I hope everyone remembers. They made the playoffs last year. That's why Danny Dimes got his bag. I mean, they're not a bad team.
Buddy got a Monday night dub before Dimes.
I know.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know if you watch Pat McAfee. I'm kind of like Rodgers. Maybe at least give him 5 games. But he is 3-0. He's riding a high. It's fun to watch. I think that's cool. I don't know. I'm torn too. I'd probably go maybe because of like the moxie and the swagger. I'd probably go DeVito maybe to start the team. I think that's probably what I'd go with.
I mean, they're rallying behind him. They like it, so it's working. But yeah. I don't know. I think Zach Wilson's talent would be doing a lot better somewhere else where he's not under the constant harassment and pressure of just, it's a New York team. I
agree. New York media's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this game, I'm riding with the Jets to cover. I was actually going to ride Jets money line just because I have a feeling. But I'm taking the Jets to cover.
What was it? Wait, you said the spread changed?
I had it at 8.5 yesterday. I can look at it though.
I'm gonna put.
It's 9.5 now, so it's 9.5.
Depending on if Tyreek plays or not, I think is the answer to this. He didn't practice today. I don't even have this one. I didn't circle this one because I was still so torn. I was gonna kind of wait and talk to the boys about it.
Did you see the news about Tyreek?
No.
He's got 2. So he just got married this year, right? and he's got 2 baby mamas now coming after him, saying that they had his kid.
Oh shit! Hey, Buddy said he wanted to be a porn star.
I mean,
oh shit, man! I'm going Jets to cover. I think they're playing good ball. Zach Wilson's riding a high. Tyreek's banged up, and I don't know if you boys watched, but when Tyreek was not in that game, they looked fucking horrible.
They look lost. They look
yeah,
lost.
they look fucking horrible.
It's no longer Tyreek's down there somewhere, you know.
I think A-Chain's banged up again too, right? Or A-Chain or Chon, whatever the fuck.
I think he's gonna play, but yeah,
he's banged up too.
He's always banged. I mean, these speedy guys. What I mean,
I saw a deal today that said it reminded them on Twitter of Jahavid Best. Do you remember him?
Not
you don't
familiar
remember
with
him?
his game, no.
He came out of, I think, Cal or West Virginia, one of the two. Or yellow and blue, I can remember that. But he was a stud, and he was for the Lions, but he's never, just couldn't stay healthy, period.
When was he playing?
10 years ago, probably. 10, maybe longer.
Probably longer than that.
Calvin Johnson days, for sure.
Yeah. Billy, who do you got?
I'm going to take the Jets to cover as well, but I'd probably for the sake of the pick, I'm going to say 9.5. But if I put it in anything, I'd probably buy it up to 10 flat, just so I have that leeway.
Yeah, cover that field goal, touchdown and a field goal.
Cameron?
Over on the points.
The over under is 37.5.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
So I mean, Jets have a good defense, so you never know.
So low.
It's so hit or miss.
It's still low though, yeah.
It is for sure for a Dolphins game. Bears Browns. Bears coming off a big dub at home against the Lions. Browns also coming off a big dub against the Jags with Flacco. I gotta ride with the Browns here. I don't see the Bears staying that consistent, especially not at home. I don't think they go to Cleveland and beat the Browns that are kind of on a high with Flacco being their QB, and he's playing well. So, I mean, might be just more my hate for the Bears, but I'm riding with the Browns spread -3.
This is another one, boys, that I had a really hard time with. Because the Bears are playing really well, and it's like they want to keep Eberflus. They're playing really hard for him.
I know.
I don't know. It's like they want him to stay, and I don't know that that's I don't think he's a very good coach. I don't think he has much there, but it seems like the players are playing all very well for him. The Browns also riding kind of a high with Flacco, but the week before they threw a big dud out there. The defense didn't look very good, so this one's fucking tough. The Bears' defensive. I'm going Bears.
Money line? Spread?
Yeah, Bears money line.
Like it.
Yeah.
The fact you just pick it like that, it makes me worry that the Bears are probably just going to win this game.
Yeah, they played really well against the Lions, and their defense, I saw a stat, their defense has been fucking top 5 the last 3-4 weeks, so.
Bears always have a good defense somehow, dude.
Somehow, yeah.
Billy.
I'm going to take the Bears to cover, so just a +3. But I like the money line.
Pussy.
Money-wise.
Cam?
The under on the points.
Oh, goddamn. You better be writing all this shit down. I'm not writing it.
You better be writing this down, buddy.
The over-under, though, is higher than the Dolphins-Jets game. It's at 38.5, where the other one is at 37. So I'm sure one of those at least are going to be under. So I don't mind that actually. Titans, Texans. Titans coming off a big high at home. And Texans, they're so beat up. Is CJ Stroud playing?
From what I'm seeing, I think Davis Mills is going, but
he didn't practice today. He's still on concussion protocol, from what I saw. So
yeah,
for the sake of it, I think we just all assume Davis Mills is playing. And
yeah, I'm riding the Titans, especially after what we were just saying about Mayo. Boy, I got to stick with the Titans here. D Hop's playing well. I mean, and it's Tractor Cedo season, man. I mean, Derrick Henry, feed him the ball. How many touchdowns did he have? Didn't he have 2 right away last week? That's, I mean, good for him. And I see that trend continuing. I would take a look at him getting in the end zone this week. So
yeah, the Jets put up 30 on them in a half. I don't think people remember the game was 0-0 at halftime.
I was watching mainly the Packers game, but yeah, I was seeing on the corner of the screen I thought the game was over. I went to bed. That game was still playing. I thought it was over after the Packers.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've seen what the Texans kind of look like with Mills in there, and it's not very good. But I don't know that we really haven't seen him in there in this offense, so maybe he's all right. But just because of the I think that the Titans will ride that high and kind of ride Will Levis a little bit for the next few games. D-Hop looked like old D-Hop as well.
I mean, he's been, dude. It's crazy what he's still doing now.
Yeah, I think the Titans are going to kind of take that game that they won and ride that maybe through the next couple games. So we'll go Titans. And I think I might as well just, if they're riding Davis Mills, I think I'm going to ride the spread too. So yeah, 3 points. I'll take the spread.
So I was thinking about this game as my lock too of the week, but
yeah,
I think it would be
if
pretty
CJ
fair.
Stroud plays, it's kind of a whole different ball game. Honestly.
That's why I didn't touch it.
I'm probably going to take Texans money line, so I'll even write that down, make sure. But yeah, if Stroud plays, I'll probably go money line on the Texans. But
yeah, I agree with you.
With no Stroud, I'm because Nico Collins, everybody's banged up.
I think Nico Collins is playing. I think, right? But Tank Dell's out. They're down to Noah Brown they're throwing the ball to?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's electric, but I mean, I don't know. Billy, who do you got?
The quarterback situation, this is actually...
Yeah.
How
can you have a lock pending?
You can't do that, Billy. It don't work. Because what if Stroud does play then? Wait, this game, no matter what, is your lock?
I have an alternate picked out.
So what is your lock if CJ Stroud doesn't play or he does play?
So if he does not play, it'll be time.
I'm gonna assume he's not. That's normally how you know. If they practice Thursday.
The money line. If he does play, we'll spice it up a little bit. If he doesn't play, because I'm so confident in him not playing. If he does play, my lock will be Monday Night Football, Seahawks upsetting the Eagles at home.
All right. We'll take it. Cam, who do you got?
This is my lock of the week.
This is your lock of the week? Of what?
The under on the points.
All right. I can't tell you not to, but we'll see. I mean, good luck, probably. I was gonna say if there was nothing picked after this game, I was gonna be like, bro, we're running out of games for you guys to have your fucking lock. Like we're
under
then
Fucking.
I'll pull it up.
Wait, they're not fucking 20.
It's 37.5.
Yeah.
I'm just writing it down.
Oh, only the fucking Goonies.
Hope Stroud plays just so it comes down on a lock leg, comes down to upset.
A concussion's a little bit different deal, but the fact that he didn't practice today, Thursday normally tells all. If they practice on Thursday, they typically play. If they don't, they typically don't. It's kind of normally what tells it, but you never know. Concussion's a little bit different deal because concussions are day to day. They have to take a test. So, he could
lied about Patty last year. Yeah.
Giants Saints. Don't get him fired up. It's too late for that, Billy. Giants Saints.
Yeah.
Giants Saints. Saints at home. I feel like this will be really Tommy DeVito's big test. Playing the Saints at home. Saints are favored -6. I feel like the Saints defense is going to do a lot better job containing DeVito this week. And I'm riding the Saints to win this over a touchdown. I'm riding the spread with the Saints.
I think you're just hating, bro.
I am hating. I'm 100% hating. He just whooped up on our team. He shouldn't have. We should have won that game. I'm hating. Allow me to hate.
I'm going Giants. Did you guys not? First of all, did you not see the wiggle?
Money line?
DeVito has. Yeah, I'm going money line. Did you see Derek Carr fighting with his center? Bro, full on, his center was trying to beat his ass in the middle of the field. Derek Carr said something to him, and like players had to hold his McCoy, I think is his name, had to hold Eric McCoy had to hold him back from like attacking Derek Carr. I don't know, trouble in paradise there. So I'm going Giants. I'm riding the moment.
The Packers. I think the Packers' run defense is just historically bad, and it's again bad this year. Any team's gonna run all over the Packers. I take the over on running backs if they're playing the Packers, and it's probably hit 9 times out of 10 this year.
Ever since y'all got rid of Blake Martinez.
I mean, the Pokemon guy, he had to come back in because he got sued for selling his Pokemon cards.
Who did he come back to now? Who's he playing for?
Is he playing for is it the Giants? No, it can't be.
That was his. I think was it Raiders or Giants? That's the teams he left last. Like that's where he was at last.
He plays for Steelers. Yeah, that's right, the Steelers. Yeah, he was a beast, and he retired way too early. He took over selling Pokemon cards and shit. Was making a ton of money when that whole
sued millions. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he got sued a lot of money, or his business got shut down because all that shit was a scam. But I mean, all the whole fucking cards and with that Pokemon card shit when that came out, it was all fucking scam. But anyways, yeah, we miss him, but our the run defense is historically bad. So I feel like Tommy DeVito doing what he was doing, running all over us, Saquon running all over us. I mean, that's not going to happen to every other team, especially a team like the Saints who have a good defense.
And have you guys ever seen a fumble that, like, they did on their own? I guess I don't know. I guess I've probably seen something like that. But did you guys see the Saquon fumble?
Yeah,
where he tripped towards the end of the game.
He fell. Yeah, he fell over. The guys jumped over him? The defenders jumped over him, and he fumbled it from the ground. But
just like the ground just popped it out.
But that's the thing is like Tommy DeVito wasn't diming us up too hard. I mean, if you look at his stats, he wasn't throwing the ball all that great. It was the plays he was making on his legs is what lost us the game. He was running up and down the field. Yeah. So I think again, props to the Giants. They played way better than we did. They forced 4 turnovers. I mean, you're not going to win a game with 4 turnovers. So props to them, but I don't see that type of, if those turnovers didn't happen, the Packers win that game 100%. I mean, it is what it is, but so I'm riding the Saints, and let me hate. So, Billy, who do you got?
I'm going to write the over the points on this one.
Jeez. Over.
Over mine also.
You got to say what it is, because I don't say what those are right away. 39.5 is the over. Under.
39?
39.5.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to keep it. Let it ride.
Cam, you taking the over too?
Yeah.
Right. Over. Falcons
these boys are on the points this week.
Falcons at Panthers. Falcons favored -3. It's a must-win game for the Falcons. The over-under is 33.5. I think that's a good over to take, but 33.5. I'm right. This is another must-win for they're another NFC team that's 6-7. They're trying to win their division just like the Bucs. The must-win for them. I'm riding Falcons this game 100%. I mean, it seems like they're finally getting everyone involved that they need to. They've had a little bit of lack of success the last couple of weeks. I think they're 0-2 in the last couple of weeks. But I mean, either way, it's a must-win for them. Panthers obviously are not that great, so this is my lock of the week: Falcons money line. Money line.
Yeah, Falcons are like straight up on and off. I mean, they'll win a game and then they lose a game. Every game's close with them. They manage the game. I'm gonna go Falcons money line here. Division game, but also I'm probably underestimating the Saints too. I think they're all 6-7, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're
the
like you say
Falcons,
NFC team, bro. Yeah, they're 6-7. The Saints,
Bucks, Saints, and Falcons are all 6-7. Yeah, I mean that's so that Giants pick. I'm rolling with the momentum still, but I mean these teams right here are fighting for their division. I'm gonna go Falcons money line. Panthers have just been trash, dude. I mean,
yeah,
they've
they
been
can't
horrible.
get it done. I mean, they play competitive.
They do keep it close, but I think that's just because they're so desperate for a win. So they're.
But remember, I mean, last week division game they just got beat 28-6 to the Saints. So I mean, it's I don't know. They're also hit or miss. They play it close most games, but I mean they also just don't really have much going for them. So Billy,
I'm taking Falcons money line as well.
And Cameron,
over on the points.
Over on the 33.5. I like that over. I see these teams being able to score. 49ers Cardinals. Another game. I don't love this game because of the high spread. The 49ers are 12.5 favorites going to Arizona. You know, this to me obviously feels like it should be a 49ers blowout, but I feel like the Cardinals play this team well. They're coming off beating the Steelers by 14 points a couple weeks ago. They had a bye. I mean, I like the Cardinals to cover this. Every time I pick the team to cover the big spread, they get blown out.
Fucking 20, yeah.
Yeah, they get blown out, but I hope this trend changes and the Cardinals at home, I don't know. I just feel like this game's going to be closer than what we all expect.
Yeah, I mean, I see it at 12, I guess. Another tough one for me. I mean, obviously, you want to go with the Niners to cover. It's just a bunch of points. Kyler's played really well.
That's what I'm saying.
He's played very well since he came back. I mean, they're 3-10, and he's gotten 2 of their wins. Josh Dobbs with the other one. I mean, obviously they aren't going to win this game, I don't think. But I'm like you. I want to pick them to cover. I also like the under on the points.
Which is 47.5, which is pretty high.
Yeah, that's pretty high for this game. I feel like I could see a 20-14 or 20-10 game or something. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna go with
ride it with me, Gage.
Yeah, let's go Kyler to cover. There we go.
I like it. Kyler to cover. Billy.
I'm actually gonna take the under on the points.
Ditto.
Say thank you to Gage for that pick.
I think that's a good pick too.
Thank you, Gage. Commanders Rams. Another game. I don't know. The Commanders obviously trending down. They've been playing kind of bad football the last couple weeks. They got killed by the Dolphins, another spread that I thought would be covered, but they didn't. The Rams are favored 6.5. Kyren Williams being back, I think, really does a lot for this team. He's a playmaking back who has the explosion that you'd want out of your RB1. I mean, since he's been back, I think he's like RB1 of the league right now in like fantasy points, and I mean he's doing everything out there. Plus, having Cooper Kupp and Puka and Stafford finally seeming like he's feeling all right. Everything points to the Rams should win this game pretty easily. They're at home, so I'm riding with the Rams to cover 6.5.
Commanders' defense has been horrible. Rams to cover. Rams by 6.5. I actually really like it. Another team that's 6-7. I love this pick here. I think Stafford's been overperforming the last few games. Kyren Williams is a dog.
Yeah, I mean he's a beast.
He's a lot smaller than I thought, but dude, he runs hard. He's very good in the pass game. He can run it any way you want. We were watching him against the Ravens, and I mean that's a good defense, and he was playing well.
Him up, yeah.
Yeah, he was playing well. A game almost hit on, but anyway.
I mean the Rams should have won that game.
Yeah. kind of called it right before too. I'm like, you know what, Rams are gonna play them close.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Rams covering the spread. Like, I think that'd be my team to sneak in. If there's a team to sneak into the playoffs that like wouldn't have been, I think that's the team. I think the Rams are gonna sneak in.
Billy.
I'm going the 6.5 as well. And the under.
I was gonna say it is a very high point.
It's
total
huge.
as well.
It's 50.5. 50.5. I mean that should be a lock under.
Two rough secondaries though, you know. And Sam Howell likes to chug it. Stafford likes to sling it.
Damn
so
right.
they're expecting. Vegas is expecting a shootout, boys.
I'm expecting turnovers.
Well, it's crazy because the over-under on that game is the same for the Cowboys-Bills game, the next game. I mean, it's 50.5 on that game too. This is weird to me, and I don't know. Bills are favored -2 at home, which, I mean, it has to be the home field advantage. I feel like this game would be more of a pick'em game. If not, the Cowboys should be favored after that Eagles dub last week. So, I mean, to me, it screams Cowboys all the way should win this game. So, I mean, I'm taking the Cowboys money line on this game.
I fucking hate saying it. It's like fucking.
I know, me too.
Nastiest of nasty things coming out of my mouth.
Just say it.
But I really like the Cowboys money line.
Me too, bro. I fucking hate it, but you have to. Everything points to you have to. It feels like they're betting on, like they're wanting you to take this game.
Yeah, they're fucking. This is a bait right here. They're fucking baiting you to take this game.
They're dangling the carrot, bro, and I'm eating it. Straight up.
And it's probably gonna fuck me. It always does every time.
Just like the Eagles last week. Eagles dogs. We rode that hard.
Well, yeah, because everybody on the fucking TV, every single fucking analyst chose the Cowboys. Normally when that happens,
you have to.
They're fucked. Yeah, you have to ride it. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go Cowboys money line. Again, I don't think the Bills are very good. They did beat us, but I mean, I still think we kind of outplayed them. Just the offensive side of the ball just didn't quite.
Yeah, it wasn't there.
It's been the story of our fucking life this year. But
and the Cowboys have a good offense. They have a really good defense. I mean, the Cowboys secondary is playing elite this year. So
I 100% think the only reason it's plus odds like that, and the Bills are favorites is the home field for sure.
It has to be.
It's December. It's cold as hell up there. So I do see that. Like the under on that too, you know, being a really
50.5 again, like I said.
being a really cold game. Love that under there. I mean, the Chiefs Bills game was 20-17. So that's 37 points. So you even got another 13 to spare there, you know, if you want to kind of look off the last few games. But being cold like that, yeah, I like the under. Bills money Cowboys money line. I know what Billy's got.
Yeah, that's a lot of points, and that's like the one thing I was wondering, like how the weather's gonna be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's cold. It's December in Buffalo. It's gonna be fucking cold.
I don't know if it's gonna be like snow, shit like that. That's my thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Either way, probably the under. But yeah, I think the Cowboys win.
The weather is supposed to be 48 degrees.
Wow.
With light rain.
Oh, that could get cold. That could make a difference.
48 degrees though. I mean, that's
warm
for this type of year.
You probably don't want to get in a Russian battle with Josh Allen. You know what I mean? He's gonna just run all over, you know, run up the middle all over you. But
light rain. So yeah, I like the under on that pick.
I would take the under at like fucking, I don't know, 70 degrees mid-September. October.
Can you sit the fuck up, Cam? You're making me fall asleep just looking at you. At least sit up. We're almost done, bro. We're almost done.
Yeah.
Billy, what did you pick?
Just the Cowboys money line.
And you're taking the under, Cam?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is I should have.
I was expecting a Billy, the whole bank account, all the boys. Where's that at?
There's no hype,
dude.
He knows it's a trap game.
30. It's almost. No. I kind of regret not betting on them when the line first opened up, because when it opened up originally, the Bills were favored 3 points and the Cowboys were plus 165.
Wow.
Now they're only plus
those early odds. Early odds are nice sometimes.
Sunday night game, Ravens going to Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, is he good to play now? I mean, he played last week. He's all good now.
Yeah.
They looked bad though, man. I mean, without Christian Kirk, without him throwing the ball to Christian Kirk, I mean, didn't look great.
Is Kirk out still?
Yeah,
he's out for a couple.
Kirk's out to they said that if they make the Super Bowl, Kirk could maybe play. I mean, he got fucked up. I don't know. This game again, to me, the Jaguars have been playing well, but having that weapon and the Ravens, I don't know. They Ravens have been playing games close, and they've been playing games where it looks like they should win, and then they lose, and then
they're on that point where they're like due for a loss. That's why that Rams game last week. This is like the same vibe as the Rams game. Like you almost want to just take the Jags because the Ravens are so due probably for a loss.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. It's a primetime game. Lamar always plays well, but I don't know, man. I'm riding the Jags money line. I think I don't know. I feel like at home, like you said, Ravens are due for one. I don't know. I guess I really don't have any other. Just kind of what I'm.
So totally just thought about this. If Stroud plays and manages to beat the Titans, he'll be 8-6, and if the Jags lose, they'll be 8-6. So they'll be tied for the division. Probably tiebreaker probably goes to the Jags, but dang.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Cam?
Let's take a little intermission. I'll be right back.
Grab the pistol.
Billy, Gage, what's your pick then, bud?
Oh, man, just because Christian Kirk's out, I'm going to go Ravens money line, but I think the Jags might squeak this one out.
Yeah, I think so too. Billy, what do you got for the game?
We gotta take the Ravens money line.
Money line. What you got, Cam?
He's taking the under on the points.
Yeah, give me the over.
It's 42.5. Cam's going
over. Give me the
over.
under.
He's going under. Monday night game, last game of the week. Eagles at Seahawks. Again, this line to me seems so low. The Eagles are only favored -3. I feel like, I mean, Seahawks, another team that's 6-7. Like I said, every fucking team is 6-7. They just lost by 2 scores to the 49ers. I mean, I think the Eagles win this game all day long by more than 3 points. So I'm riding with the Eagles to cover.
Yeah, I'm going Eagles to cover as well. Make this last one quick. I love it. They've lost.
The only thing that worries me a little bit is the line was at 4 and now it's down to 3. So
yeah, they've lost 2 in a row. The Eagles have. So that's hard for me to say. I don't know. The Niners dropped 3 in a row, but that's the only 3 they've dropped. It's hard for me to see a good teams like that typically don't drop that 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eagles spread. I actually really love that. I love that. But the reason I think it's also so low is because what was it, Cameron? Last 5 weeks or 4 weeks? If you rolled over the underdog on Monday night, how much? What was it?
$100 into like 80 bands.
Damn.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
The dogs have been lit on Monday night, so don't forget that.
Damn, I wish I would have known that before my pick. Billy, what do you got?
I'm confident in it. Eagles spread. That's a no-brainer, I feel like.
Billy?
What's up?
Who do you got? I mean, we've done the same thing 12 weeks in a row, Billy. It's me, then Gage, then you, then Cam. How come every time Gage gets done, you and Cam just look clueless?
You guys kind of just look at us like,
you look clueless.
Fourth. That's all it is.
I'm gonna rock the Seahawks and money line.
Okay.
Hey, give me under.
oh my God, Cam.
The over-under is 47.5.
Yeah.
Cam, did you even take a fucking pick this week?
Yeah, like the first 3 or 4 games, and then
He
Billy.
has 3 team spreads, or 3 teams picked. All the rest are.
No, Billy
Over.
leaned over right after that game. He goes, "Bro, pick points the rest of the fucking time."
So do we need to start another category on over-unders?
I don't know. Maybe we'll add that next year. But
oh shit.
Prop hunt. I don't know if you guys got your stuff for it.
We could do like over-under of the week.
Let's not add that at almost midnight on a Thursday.
No. I'm not saying right now. I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying in the future we could all of us add one over-under.
I like it. We can. I mean, Cam just adds it for all of us, so we'll figure something out coming up. But prop hunt again. We went 0 for 8 last week on props. So if
it can't happen again.
No. We went 1 and 7.
Why?
I had Dak to throw 2 touchdowns, and he threw 2.
You had the over on his touchdowns, which the line was 2. He needs to throw over 2.
I just had 2 plus. I had 2 plus tutties written down.
Oh, I mean, I could give it to you if you want, but I thought it was the over. But
I prefer a take here.
Man needs it, yeah, I guess.
Hey, look.
Billy, you're tied for first, 12 and 10. All right. My prop hunt, I'm done with Kelsey. I was going to ride him. I can't anymore because I'm switching over to a new bull. Tractor Cedo season. Henry touchdown this week. Had 2 last week. It's his time of the year. He's going to be getting in the end zone. He's going to be getting his red zone touches. That team's looking good. They seem to be scoring a lot. So I see him scoring at least 1. 1 tutty. And then my other one, which is another pick. We kind of talked about it. Gage brought up his targets last week. 8 targets for Jaden Reed. I like him over on the yards because he's getting involved as probably their top receiver. He's kind of forming into with Christian Watson being beat up every other week. Romeo Doubs is kind of like their slant or their, fade away in the end zone type of guy, where Jaden Reed's their playmaker, that they get him the ball across the field and let him do something with his legs. So he gets the ball enough. He's going to go over this week. So that's 2-0 this week. I'm confident.
All right, boys. Started out, Garrett. You'll be a little happy. I'm going to go Romeo Doubs, Tutty.
Ooh.
Dobbs, Tutty.
I'm telling you.
I like it, especially with Watson out. Is he still going to be out?
I think he's playing.
Oh, well, I don't care. Even if he is playing.
Dobbs, I mean, he's their end zone guy. He is.
Dobbs is due. Dobbs is due.
He's due.
And then I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson, Tutty. He had 14 targets last week when Zach Wilson came back. I love that. I mean, fucking 14 targets again against the Dolphins. You got to get 1 in there. So yeah. I'm going to go Garrett Wilson against the Dolphins, Romeo Doubs against Tampa Bay. Dobbs. Is it Dobbs or Doubs?
Dobbs. From what I think, yeah.
Also have a Derrick Henry tutty.
Oh.
And then my second little prop pick here is Josh Allen to throw an interception.
I like it.
I like that. Who's it gonna be? We gonna bet prop that?
Bland, ninth interception of the year.
Bland gonna get one?
Another pick 6 or no?
Another one?
That is crazy.
He's kind of due, low key. You might throw one.
I mean, who
got it last week? Was it Gilmore that got it last week?
Yeah, no. Gilmore got one. Yeah, I thought it was Gilmore.
They didn't throw an interception last week. Gilmore stripped AJ Brown.
Oh, is that it? Okay, yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, we didn't have any interceptions last week, but Dobbs had not Dobbs. Fucking Bland had a another pick the week before when he got cooked while they were playing the Seahawks. So he is due for another one.
Billy, props. End us out. They can't be over-under props. They need to be player props.
Cam, not Billy.
Cam, sorry.
You're fucking. Cam, shut the fuck up. How can I fucking close the door? We're in here. Give me Kelsey Tutty. And fuck it, McCaffrey. He'll hit.
He'll hit.
I think his line is that works. CMC Tutty.
I mean, I can take IU.
No, that works. That works fine. Any other news? I mean, good luck this week on the betting. We had like I said at the beginning, we had a little watch party. I came down to visit them at Billy's residence. It was a good time on Twitch. We were getting some viewers.
Do you guys got like an intruder at your house or something? What is going on with them right now?
Billy.
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on over there, dude?
We're keeping a door shut, bro. And I'm like, bro, it's got to be Macy. He's like, bro, Macy's passed the fuck out.
Maybe she's going up to take a piss, bro.
No, she's not. It's Cam's door. Cam's door is open, and then we look, and it's shut.
Yeah. And it's not just like softly closing. It's like fucking slamming.
Is Squanch inside?
No, yeah, Squanch is in the room. All I know is as soon as we open the door, I'm hitting a 40-yard dash across the house. Fuck that.
You're gonna leave him out to dry like that?
Huh?
You're gonna leave him out to dry like that?
Hell yeah! I need him
with
to
the fucking
myself free.
With the fucking Jason shirt on and all?
Nah, bro. Fuck off.
Yeah,
you fucking pussy.
Kill this guy. I'm heading straight to his fucking room, just shooting him twice. See how he likes it.
Damn.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right, well that pretty much wraps things up. So good luck. Episode 13 next week. Getting close. I mean, it's getting close to the end, dude.
Close to playoff time,
it's sad. So we got to cherish these when we have them. So
yep.
Good luck, guys, and